Your first movement is the keagle. This is the movement that you've been doing in physical therapy where you're squeezing your stomach, pushing down the small of your back onto to keep that needle in the correct position. When you're doing this, make sure you're not using any of your legs. You don't want to be using your hamstrings to pull your stomach back because that defeats the purpose of the core. So you're going to squeeze it, hold it for 5 seconds, then relax in between repetitions. Once you feel like you have the keagle down pat, you feel strong enough with that, you're going to put a ball between your knees, you're going to keagle, you're going to squeeze the ball, then you're going to push your bottom up off the table. The point of this is to make a straight line from your shoulders all the way to your knees. So you're going to keagle, squeeze your knees, push up, hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. You're going to lower your bottom, then you're going to release the squeeze and relax. This teaches you to keagle and keep your stomach tight and your core tight throughout different activities and movements that you'll be doing throughout your day. So it's not just in one stationary movement. Once you feel like you have this pretty much down pat and it becomes easy, you're going to do the next movement, which is keagling, squeezing the ball, and then you're going to be bringing your knees up towards your chest. First, you're going to start with the keagling. Once you have that a good hold on that, then you're going to move to lifting your bottom up. Then you're going to be moving to this third step, which is the bringing the knees to your chest. Make sure you relax between each rep so that your stomach has a chance to recover, and you'll be able to do more reps in a row without having to take a rest, and they'll be more in a correct form. All of these are very much about control, steady movements, and using your stomach, not your legs or your hands, to throw your body up and just let it fall. It's all about control and gentle, easy movements. Once you feel strong and comfortable with these 3 steps, there are different steps that you can continue on with to further increase the strength of your core. They're all about the keagle, and they incorporate different movements that your body normally does throughout the day. So first, you're going to be bringing your knees up. There's a 90-degree bend in your hips and a 90-degree bend at your knees. You're just going to be bringing your heel down, tapping it gently on the ground, not putting too much weight through your heel. But this whole time you are holding the keagle. The next one is the hip fall out to the side. So one knee falls out to the side, you bring it back up, the other knee falls out. The third one is bringing your leg straight down, up, and then the other one is straight down. So you're holding the keagle the entire time you're doing these movements, and this will extend the period of time that you can hold the keagle, so your core will be stronger for a longer period of time throughout the day. The last one is both feet down, both feet back up. Make sure you're not pulling your hips further than 90 degrees towards your head, because that will use more legs than your core to keep you stabilized. Your next movements are planks. Your stomach is going to be at a slight bend, so you don't feel any pressure in your back. If you feel your back working, you have to pull your hips up towards the ceiling. You're going to be pushing your shoulders through the ground so that you're not sagging toward the ground, that you're pushing your shoulders forward. Your hands are going to be parallel with your body, not with your hands holding together, because that will support you more than your stomach. And this movement here is a more advanced movement. Same thing with the side. Your toes are pointed straight out forward. Your hand is also pointed straight out forward. Don't brace yourself with your other hand on your hip. Your top shoulder is going to be pointed straight towards the ceiling. You don't want to be leaning back or forward. You also don't want to bend in your hips either forward or backward. You want to be completely straight from hip to feet. And that there where you're tapping your hip is the advanced movement of this one. You're going to be feeling it on the lower abs that are facing towards the ground. So you can do that on both sides. So with this one, you're going to hold first for 30 seconds. If you can hold it in a stationary position for all three of these three planks, then you're going to start doing the movement.